On a routine afternoon in Florida, a female officer is dispatched to a Walmart after loss prevention detains a woman who attempted to push an entire cart of merchandise past every point of sale. The total value reaches $1,313.78, a figure that transforms this incident from a minor retail infraction into a third-degree felony.
She tried to push out. We're getting the trade and receipt right now.
Okay.
There's a big buggy.
You have your ID on you?
I don't have an ID. I do not have an ID.
What's your first name?
Kallie.
Kallie.
Yes. CIS.
What's your date of birth?
13192.
Hey, I got a name, date of birth for you. It is, first name's Callie. Last name, I'll just spell it for you. Charlie, India, Foxtrot, 1/31/1992. White female. Do you know how much the total is?
Not yet.
Right.
How much more is there?
Under Florida Statute Section 812.015, subsection 8, retail theft of merchandise valued at $750 or more constitutes a third-degree felony, punishable under Section 775.082 by up to 5 years in state prison and a fine of up to $5,000. The merchant detention here is authorized by Section 812.015, subsection 3, commonly known as shopkeeper's privilege. This provision permits a merchant with probable cause to detain a suspected shoplifter in a reasonable manner for a reasonable time, and it confers statutory immunity from false arrest liability when those conditions are satisfied.
Y'all watch these the whole time? Y'all watch these all the time?
Watch one.
These.
Sometimes.
So that one lady has not scanned one thing, has put a bunch in her bag. The one in the red right there.
Oh yeah, she's doing smart.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wouldn't be able to tell between.
Because like, in reality, they could just grab whatever they want and load up.
Do you know if it's over 750?
Is it over 750? 1300.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up. You're going with me. They want charges pressed and it's over 750, which makes it a felony.
Yeah, 2 tickets.
Go ahead and stand up. Come on. I'm sorry. Well, you're going to have to.
No, I can't.
Do not fight me.
I can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't.
I will tase you if you do not stop. Turn around!
No, please, no. I can't.
Woman.
I'm sorry, I can't breathe. No.
Turn around.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Would you like to be tased? Get up and turn around.
I can't.
Then turn around.
I can't.
Turn around. Stop.
Please stop! I have seizures. I can't.
Stop.
I can't.
It's like you're doing this to
I
yourself.
can't. I can't.
Why are you crying?
Because you don't know what I'm going on. I can't.
Would you like to talk to me and settle down?
I can't.
You can't settle down?
I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. I can't.
Calm down.
I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail.
You realize this is beyond me now.
I can't go.
5397.
I can't.
5397.
I need another unit. 77. I have a female fighting.
I can't.
The arrest decision, once the felony threshold is confirmed, is evaluated under the Fourth Amendment framework established in Graham versus Connor, decided in 1989. The Supreme Court directs courts to weigh three factors: the severity of the offense, the immediate threat posed by the subject, and whether the subject is actively resisting or attempting to evade arrest by flight. Applied here, all three Graham factors support the officer's force decisions. The offense is a felony. The subject has allegedly attempted to bite and is kicked. Active resistance is unmistakable. The 11th Circuit in Draper versus Reynolds, decided in 2004, previously held that taser deployment against an actively resisting felony arrestee falls within the zone of reasonableness. The closer question involves the repeated use of drive stun mode. In Oliver versus Fiorino, decided in 2009, the 11th Circuit held that prolonged, repeated taser deployment against a non-threatening subject violates clearly established Fourth Amendment law. Active resistance most likely distinguishes the present case, but the three successive applications invite scrutiny that a single probe deployment would have avoided.
5448.
You're not moving.
You want me to stand up?
No, I want you to sit down.
5448. You can show me 1097.
I will take you. Sit down.
Ow!
5397. Where you at?
Stop! Stop!
Stop. I'm in Walmart.
No! I can't. I cannot. I can't.
5448. What was it? They were in the end.
I've tased her twice.
Give me your cups.
They're over there.
No!
I don't want to open this door.
No!
Stop.
Settle down.
No!
Stop.
No!
Where are your cups?
No!
Come on.
No! No!
5448.
5448.
I will tase you if you don't put your hand behind your back.
I'll walk over.
Put your hand behind your back.
Look, you're going to get tased again. Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back. I will tase you again.
1033 representation.
She acts like she has seizures. She hasn't once had a seizure this whole time.
5448.
5448. One detained. 1071. One detained. Requesting 71.
I don't know what's in her purse.
1071. Reference Whiskey Foxtrot.
Taser 3. Drive under 3 times.
Drive stun 3 times.
Do y'all want me to burn that video for you of all that?
3 copies, please.
Office Murphy, 33, thank you. It's 589 Denver.
Roll it.
73, 77.
She's fine. She's breathing. It's fine.
Wiry little thing.
I was fighting her a good bit before you came in. Couldn't get my radio to go out.
Yeah. I was right there at the red light.
She had those. She threw them.
Stop.
It's crazy how she has it.
54, I got it, buddy. Thank you.
Here's my other.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a drink after this one.
I was trying to avoid the computers.
I will say that's never happened, so.
Oh, she was fine until I told her she was going with me because it's 1300.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all do want to press charges, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the that's
Just
why I
verifying.
read that too.
Where am I?
You're not getting up.
You're not going nowhere.
Do not do it again.
Do what?
Well, it's all done and over with.
It's all on
You're in
camera.
cuffs.
What is?
We got EMS coming to check you out, then you're going to jail.
And I will sit on you at the hospital, so you ain't going home tonight.
Just rest your head right there on my boot. I'm going to let you know. Don't do nothing stupid. Just relax. Walmart. Don't move. Keep your head. Keep your head on my boot. Keep your head on my boot.
I'm just saying.
You made me get my pants all dirty, man.
And mine too.
I'm sorry.
She's got to learn it one day.
No, I feel so bad for her. She's a door host, and I was like, hey, I need you in the office. Like, it won't be bad.
The subject's resistance carries independent legal consequences. Under Section 843.02, resisting without violence is a first-degree misdemeanor. However, under Section 843.01, resisting an officer with violence, including any biting, kicking, or striking gesture, is itself a third-degree felony carrying up to 5 years. The subject's claim of a seizure disorder and inability to breathe triggers 14th Amendment medical care obligations. Under the framework of Estelle versus Gamble, decided in 1976, officers cannot exhibit deliberate indifference to a serious medical need. The officer's decision to summon emergency medical services, regardless of her personal assessment of the claim, is the constitutionally correct response.
Oh, it wasn't bad at first until I told her that she was going to jail.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was fighting for a good bit before he did.
Well, we kept hearing somebody key up. We thought it was
me.
5585.
No, it was me. It wasn't going out, and I was like, oh my God. I almost told them to call.
But for a second there, when I knocked on the door, I could hear you.
I didn't know who it was, so I didn't want to open doors. She was trying to get out.
Yeah, well, I could hear you, and then I was like, crap, hope she's not there by herself. So that's why I started hitting on the door. My bad.
No, you're good, man.
Oh, I opened the door for you. Once you started banging like you did, I opened the door.
Yeah, because it was either the door, either somebody was going to open the door, or I was coming through it. And those are not easy doors to come through, but anything's possible.
You kicked that door open, you would fuck me up.
You probably opened me up too. I was behind
It would not have been the first heavy door I've ever busted down either.
I just didn't want her to get out the door.
Yeah, which
That's what I was thinking. Like, I wanted to let her go because you were here, but
No,
wanted to...
she's fine. I was avoiding this area because I didn't want more damage.
all right. What's your name? Hey, what's your name?
You.
What's your name? Yeah, I'll. Once EMS gets here and we confirm that you'll calm down, I'll fix your cuffs for you, okay? But it's going to be extremely uncomfortable until then because your hands were all cattywampus when I put them on.
I don't know what my taser did, but it started going off like I shot it, and
Let's see.
I didn't shoot it. I just drive stunned her. unless she hit it like my last one.
You're a wiry little thing.
I'm sorry.
Well, she was climbing up the damn wall with you.
My baby daddy beats me. I just can't help but react.
But that's not how we act.
I know, but I'm sorry.
That's how you get more charges.
I understand. It's just an automatic reaction for me for some reason at this point.
Well,
Even I sat you down and told you if we need to talk to calm down, we can.
I'm sorry.
And you kept on.
I just can't. For some reason, I just react that way because of how I got beaten, and I'm sorry.
I did give her an out in between it. Because I had her sitting and I told her to calm. I can tell you fighting like that gives you another charge. You need to think about the things you do before you do them.
I just can't help but react that way for some reason. It doesn't even matter if it's physical automatically. It's just the mental,
I'm sorry you had that kind of issues in your life.
The talking, it changed how I react to things.
But when you do illegal things, there's a good chance we're going to get involved, which
I
means
know.
you got to understand that there's a good chance you're going to jail.
There's so many resources you can go to that can give you food and stuff like that for your family. I don't know what was in your buggy, but for $1,300 worth of stuff is a lot. Okay, there are organizations that can help you with that. And this isn't your first time, because they have multiple times of Putnam and Gainesville of pictures of you doing the same thing.
Like I said, I'm sorry. My pet seizures and
Seizures don't make you
Good.
steal. She has a cut here. I think that's from hitting her head. You want... Here, I'll let you in.
Hey.
She says she has had a seizure. But the whole time we were fighting, she didn't have a seizure until she was put in cuffs. Oh, I'll sit with her at the hospital. I've already told her that. She climbed up the wall.
She was drive stunned, not tased, because obviously she's got no tasing. What, 3 times?
Yes.
3 times before my, or twice before my arrival.
It was 2 connections. The third time, the middle time it was doing weird.
Paramedics, we're going to put a little thing on your finger. I know you're in kind of an uncomfortable position.
What do you want? That's her
And then
name.
we're going to put stick.
Yep, all's good.
Okay, I was
All your
no one
members
made
are
me
good.
anything, so I was
She decided to fight.
oh,
So
just want to make sure.
I was fighting for a good minute before my other person came in. But nothing's damaged. Well, we're pressing charges now, so. We normally don't have problems here. Now, if it was under 750, I would have said I was just going to send charges up and she could go. But with it being a felony charge, she was gone.
The arresting officer receives a C+. Probable cause was firmly established, the verbal warning before taser deployment was clear, backup was requested, and emergency medical services were summoned. The tactical choice to initiate physical engagement alone and the reliance on drive stun mode rather than probe deployment limit the grade. The subject receives a D. Despite genuinely sympathetic circumstances disclosed on camera, the conduct captured, including a felony value cart push-out, violent resistance, and a biting gesture toward the officer, represents clear statutory violations under Florida law and escalated avoidable misdemeanor exposure into felony territory. Loss prevention receives a B. The detention appears to satisfy shopkeepers' privilege. Staff properly summoned law enforcement rather than attempting physical enforcement themselves, and the real-time value confirmation enabled an informed charging decision. The lesson here is straightforward. Every person retains the right to challenge an arrest, but the appropriate forum is the courtroom, through a motion to suppress or a Section 1983 civil rights claim, never a physical confrontation. Resisting converts a single charge into a stacked one, exposes both parties to injury, and forfeits legal arguments that might otherwise have had merit. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.